Well, welcome to Portland by Night. When last we left our coterie, you all had gathered the ghouls and reinforced your mind control over these individuals who were there during the masquerade breaking assault on Kitana Gallery. After that, you came back and had a conversation with Cat, the Tzimisce in Candy's head. And only then did you realize what being a ghoul entailed in its logical extreme.
Yeah, that was messed up.
Those stains stand out all the more starkly. Well, introduction. I am Desdemona, your storyteller, or Des, your storyteller, as anyone prefers. I don't care, I'll edit it. And fun fact, uh, fun fact, Cece was very much one of the mean girls in high school and managed to bully everyone so that nobody bullied her for her weight. She had a cutting tongue that nobody could defend against, much less counter. And Candy, her
Hello, I'm Bird. I am playing Candy Strips. Oh my god, I did not have a fun fact prepared. Oh, Candy really misses chips, like fried potato chips, like immensely. Still craves them immensely.
and Sandra.
Hi, I'm Xandra, the interactive hard hat, playing Matt VCR, the TV obsessed toreador. And wouldn't you believe it, Matt went and saw Billy Madison 3 times in theaters.
Uh oh,
He just really liked it. That's the end of the fun fact. He really liked Billy
nice,
Madison.
nice.
I don't think I don't think anyone's doubting that, Matt.
Nope, nope. I'm just communicating in chat real quick.
Oh,
All right, that was 10, 15 minutes. Tired.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, hopefully. Well, we will get Tyrod's intro when he arrives, and I'll edit it into place when I finally figure out my editing conundrum. Well, Mike has accompanied Mike has accompanied Jackson and Lily off to the Salubri information session, at least the first part of it, and it is Candy and Matt.
And it's still only like midnight.
It's still only like midnight.
we need to do ambitions and desires.
Yes, I need to look at my pre-game checklist. Recap: health, hunger, stain. Bird, health, hunger, stain. Willpower.
Mm, Health is fine. Hunger is 2. And I have like 3 stains right now.
Oof. Willpower damage.
Actually, none right now.
Well, wonderful. Then Sandra.
I'm at 5 out of 5 health. I have 2 willpower damage, 3 stains, 1.
All right. And desire.
I
Candy,
got
what was your
carried
desire
last
last?
session.
Desire. Would you like to change your desire, Bird, seeing as you fulfilled your last?
Yes, I would. I'm gonna go with, oh god, I don't even know. I mean,
Acquire a new ally.
yeah, yeah, that's a decent one.
Consolidate at least one more bit of power.
Yeah, basically. However you write that down, yeah. Scrounge for any
And
more paper.
yep, ground for power. And Matt.
I'd like to change mine to launder my soul, to hang out with a touchstone, clean up my
Yes,
stain,
yes.
the stain removing power of jazz. No,
Now would be a good time to do that.
I agree.
So, with just the two of you for now. Yeah, I think that Matt, you can head off and do that pretty quickly here and drive out to see Bleeding Gums Murphy, heal your soul with jazz. Do you make anything more than idle conversation with him?
I'd
You just
like to
listen
see
from
if
around
he'd
the block?
let me sample his playing for music that I'm making.
Yeah. He will he will accept with the charm and goodwill of somebody who's been fucked over by the music industry more than once, doesn't give a shit.
Fantastic. Then yeah, I've got a little tape recorder that I will scratchily pull the audio off of later and put in my.
Yeah, it's beautiful and healing, and you always manage to get caught up in it. And aside from TV, that's something that you find difficult to just let yourself get caught up in something. And art always does it. So
How I know I'm a
make
Tory.
yep, make your remorse check.
Okay. That's my remaining humanity?
Your remaining spaces between your humanity and your saint. Is that 0? It's minimum 1.
Maybe I've been tracking it wrong, because I've been marking my stains off from my first humanity moving right.
No,
Should
it
I
needs
be
to go
doing it the
from
other
far
way
right
around?
to left. Yeah, it's confusing.
Oh, then yes, that is in fact 0.
When you hit 0, then you must make an automatic remorse check. And that's just a coin flip.
Okay, I have a coin for this exact situation. Thank you, Bird. Loot or head?
Head's never a bad thing. You
Thank
can get
goodness
smashed over
I
the head
got
with a
head.
loot.
I got heads.
Wonderful. Then you do manage to feel the remorse. The story that Cat told hits harder, and you realize that your ghoul, Ruby, here, her enthusiasm for you isn't real. It's just a mirage, an illusion that she herself believes foisted upon her by the blood. That same feeling that you feel towards Conrad, towards Van, only amplified each time you make her drink, and part of you feels sick about it. Go
This
ahead and
is
erase your stain.
this.
This is not protecting art. But can you do anything else? Dare you do anything else? Candy, during this time you're chatting with Darla and perhaps giving her a filtered version, a soap opera version of what's going on
Mm-hmm.
and how you feel like you're fucking up and you're afraid you're gonna fuck up. And she tells you it's okay. Everybody fucks up. It's just a matter about what you do with stuff. And make your remorse check.
Okay. Hello.
Oh no. Oh no. You had no space between your
Oh
stains and your
no,
humanity?
I think I was doing the same thing as Xandra and going the wrong way, so I think I have like 3 spaces.
Then you've got 3 dice to roll.
Okay.
You just need to
So
succeed
I
on one of
rolled 1. Come on.
them. Oof. Oof. As they say in this world, fuck ups ain't tolerated. And something in yourself hardens the feeling that anybody can fuck up and that it's okay. No longer holds the same weight. Put a little mark by the conviction that it is an inactive conviction until you repair touchstone relations.
Gotcha.
There's a solid XP cost that was given at some point in the book, but it's like ridiculously high.
Does not surprise me.
But a 3-point tracker to get that back.
Okay.
What else are you doing with the evening? So you've got about an hour left till close. Matt will come back.
God, I am very tired.
That's okay. We want to just call game for today.
Oh no, that was in character.
Okay, sorry.
I'm just very, very tired right now.
Just face on desk in your office.
Little bit.
Well,
Who was next on the contact?
Edward and Amy on the Ghouls list. The art critic and the mortician. There was also a kindred near the airport who Fifi had told you about.
Were they looking for somewhere to be? Like,
Oh no, they're established,
okay.
but they are in your territory. If you claim Seaside, if you claim all of Orin's old territory as yours, this person was in.
Gotcha. So noticement of new management kind of thing.
Yes, yes. A welcome, Tyrant.
Hey, yo, sorry. Just, busy saving democracy, you know how it is.
No
Voting is
worries.
very important.
Yeah, sorry about that again, but yeah, just tag me in whenever.
Yeah, yeah. No, take 6 aggravated willpower damage. Punish.
Oh, no!
But no, what I had said was that Lily had arrived back and was taking Jackson up to his room, his place to get some furniture and basically talk salubri and give some backstory, some background lore. And you went to have a chat with them for the first bit of that until they went off to go to get some furniture.
Alright.
And that's when you walk back in. It's about 1 a.m. at this point. Walking back in, the club's still pumping. Candy's not there, but you look back in the office, and she's got her forehead on her desk and a pile of papers.
Bad time.
Just you ever
And
just
Matt, you can wander at any point. Sorry, go ahead.
you ever just feel exhausted? Just there's nothing you can do about it. It's wonderful.
I mean, you don't need to tell me, boss lady. I haven't had a good night's sleep since 1964.
Okay. You at least have some experience. That's good to know. Candy will say, smiling weakly.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't want to be rude, because, Lily tells me you're not supposed to ask a lady your age, but
Yeah. What?
also I was kind of in your head for a moment, however briefly.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was
Sorry
been
about, sorry about Sam. He's a lot.
yeah. Yeah, that was something else. That was something else. Thank you. Also, it's been a while. It's been a while.
Yeah, like how much of a while we talking?
Eh, probably not as long as you, but I think I'm somewhere in my 50s now. I stopped counting a while ago.
Yeah, I mean, you look great.
And it's thanks. I didn't make me look like this, so that's
Hey,
Look
no
notably like 18 or 19.
hey, I mean, no judgment either way.
it's it's good business. Candy will shrug.
I mean, I I got brought up in the middle of the free love craze, so again, really don't need to tell me. Yeah, so still trying to parse some of the stuff that went down myself. Lily's back and she's on babysitting duty, which is good, I guess. I don't know.
It seems like the two of you have quite a bit of information, useful information.
Uh, yeah, I just don't want her giving the kid any ideas.
Yeah, she prone to things like that.
She's got it in her head that if she retraces the steps of some ancient fuck, then suddenly everything will be kittens and rainbows and everybody gets lemonade, that sort of thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, we argue about it a lot. I'm just not a fan of the whole one size fits all approach to Golconda.
Do I know that word at all? I
No,
don't think
not
I
at
have
all.
any. Yeah.
Sounds like Anaconda.
Yeah, no, it's Candy will kind of shrug and go, it sounds like a death cult.
Uh,
You are vaguely aware of the followers of Set, and that there is a snake group of vampires. So there might be some wires crossed there if you find it amusing.
yeah, but
Ah, yeah, I could see that being a point of contention.
it's just Lily, you ever done something really stupid because you were in love or you thought you were?
Candy's eyes will glaze over. Yes.
Yeah, she was kind of the first domino in a long series of events that led to, well, just kind of gestures at himself. This whole situation.
Yeah.
And also,
Again,
she's really bad at taking care of herself.
I'm impressed that you two have made it this long.
Not for lack of trying. There used to be more of us. There aren't anymore.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. And now there's Jackson, which is, I mean, he seems absolutely shell shocked, but otherwise nice kid.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's a good kid. It's we aren't too versed on the mythical side of this. It's kind of been trying to make enough money to not let the place at the bar and the shop close for a while.
Yeah, but I mean, if even half of what your passenger was babbling about, maybe high time to get an education. Considering.
Yeah, yeah, I'm starting to figure that one out. Fuck. Yeah, that was how how do you yeah, how do you deal with that?
Honestly, me and Sam talk. We get into, I don't know, it's not really philosophical debates when loser might end up fangs deep in some poor unfortunate bystander, but it's like he has needs, right? And kind of I babysit him, kind of like I babysit Lily, make sure he doesn't, go full Dracula at an inopportune moment, and in return, he lets me in on stuff that only someone as single-minded as that would pick up on, more or less.
Candy will nod along, trying to absorb what you're saying.
Yeah, sorry if it doesn't make sense. I don't blame you. I don't think I've ever had to actually explain it to anyone, but
No, I mean, I guess I get it. It's an acceptance of what nature, whatever is inside of us. I get it, but like,
Matt
yeah.
will wander back in.
what was that, God?
I said Matt will wander back in.
If you look at him, he looks like he's on the verge of tears, but he his audio booth to do his
Okay.
sulking.
Do it in your audio. Okay.
But I should probably go check on that. Do you have plans for the rest of the night? I know Jackson and Lily took off earlier.
I'm gonna let them have that because, quite honestly, I think Jackson. Look, she's sweet, but I'm not. I'm not a salubri. I'm not. So she's gonna have that talk. It'll probably be a lot more eye-opening. See what I did there? For him that way, and I guess I'll just continue being the fun uncle or something, and try to keep the two of them from committing solar suicide because some Methuselah told them to.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it gets real fucked.
That okay, wow, yeah, no. I understand the need to be protective. Holy shit. Candy will
Yeah,
better.
but I'm basically my dance card's open. Your barrenliness, and also you seem like you could use a shoulder to cry on. Well, maybe not that, but I'm about the closest equivalent you're gonna get right now.
I, impromptu therapist works well.
I should make business cards.
Cece will walk by. Speaking of business cards, she will celerity flick a card at you, Candy.
Oh, my dex is not good enough, but I want to catch.
Jackson Athletics.
No. Oh, that's not that bad.
What'd you get?
I'm rolling it now.
Oh, you're stabbing that bad.
Uh, 3 successes.
Jeez, yeah, you catch it.
Nice.
It is a holographic business card that has a very, very lewd image on the back that it goes through some increasingly lewd motions as you move the business card.
Wonderful. What is this?
Flipping it over, it says purveyor of vices with an address and a password. Fifi says Corwin.
The one you had mentioned earlier.
Yeah. Some kindred working over by the airport. Never was active much, but Oren said he knew him.
Okay. That's probably an important person to talk to.
Heard he also bought. Gene? Heard they bought drugs from Holden a bunch.
Good to know.
Anyway, I'm on to my last set. Go wave.
We'll
Bye, bye, Fifi.
smile and wave her off. Okay. Well, that's something to do.
Looks like a penthouse at a hotel.
Ooh,
That
fancy.
sounds fun. I mean, person's kindred. What time is it? It's like 1-ish now.
Yeah, plenty of moonlight, and the club will be closing in. So it's
Uh,
winding down. Probably only like one person there anyway at 1 a.m. on a Monday, Tuesday morning.
yeah, no, it's not exactly hopping right now.
Nah, Darla and Fifi got this. If you want to take off.
I mean, there's another reason why Lily keeps me around.
Candy will raise an eyebrow.
I can't help but notice that Fox isn't here, and given that you are currently bereft of his impressive right hook, says kind of rubbing at his temple.
Candy will chuckle, and I mean, if you're offering, I'd love to have accompaniment. Probably, I'll ask Matt if he wants to come. I'm not sure what's going on there. Need to check in with him before we take off,
Ye-
at least.
Yeah, that kid isn't okay.
No, no.
Like, he's jotting down shit in a notebook. He's basically having to learn as he goes.
Like I
Is
said,
anybody?
we tried.
I know, but like at some point we should really like put together like a seminar or something. I feel like he'd have less existential dread that way, or maybe
Eh,
more.
Be a good time for it.
Yeah, honestly, you're not wrong.
I mean, hey, I'm resident expert on weird shit. Maybe let me have a crack at it.
Go for it. Absolutely.
All right, cool. Let me know if or when you want to visit the rumpus room.
Yeah, yeah. I need
Uh,
clothes for
Darla, Darla
yeah.
will let you know that Fox got a couple of clients and is over at the, and you can
Gotcha.
let him know where you're going.
Okay. Then yeah, we'll
Or she
check
will let
on
him know where
that.
you're going. Checking on Matt. Matt,
Yeah.
you're up at the DJ booth, just looking absolutely wrecked at your little station. You've got one dancer there with one person
Yeah,
just playing your
I've
heart out.
got the tape recorder and I've got that set up to try to really, really like in the most bootleggy way possible record the audio off of the tape recorder to the computer.
This is the lo-fi that later generations will imitate.
Not low fidelity. Uh, but yeah, Matt is looking at some little piece of tech that Ruby left.
Ruby was still here unless you sent her home.
Ruby's still here? Then
She's trying her best to cheer you up.
I'm I'm intently asking her, are you okay? Are you all right? What can I do for you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm more worried about you. Are you okay? Is there anything I can do for you?
And it's
I'm
kind of just
fine.
stuck in a loop like that, I assume.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
yeah, that's what you walk in on.
Yep.
Hey,
Oh god.
Matt's stuck in a loop with.
hey, Matt, Maddie,
Oh,
Migo, how you doing?
how's it going?
Uh, looks up and says, "Hey." Looks back at Ruby and says, "Hey, Ruby, could you go hang out at the bar for a minute if you're okay with that?"
Of course. She'll wander over and immediately and go get a drink.
He grimaces deeply as she leaves and goes, "Do." He stumbles on his words for a second, really looks at you both and goes, "So the ghoul you drank can is really really upset, yeah?"
Yeah, she's not happy. If that's no, Candy'll kind of shrink in on herself a little bit.
Are they all like that on
I
the
mean,
inside?
oh boy, nobody told you, did they?
I didn't know what a ghoul was until I was told that I needed to save their lives by making them drink my.
Okay, okay, wow, okay.
Life's rough as a shovel head. Mike.
No, no, I'm getting that. I'm that, I'm picking up what you're laying down here, man. Okay, ghouls. So that stuff running in your veins is like, for humans at least, like crystal meth on crystal meth. They get a taste of it, and it's the best thing in the world. Nothing else compares. And they're gonna, you know, try and get into your good graces 24/7 because they want more of it. They might not realize they want more of it, but they want more of it. And that can kind of lead to some problems. Because the more lost in the sauce they get, the more their personality starts to warp around the need for the red stuff. You follow me so far?
What's
Matt
more
nods
called?
and says, I gave her another step. She's so bad.
Yeah, she's gonna say that. She doesn't actually need it though. That's what the stuff you've been feeding her is telling her to say.
Not yet, anyway.
So yeah, it's a thing is, if they were dying, like, yeah, it can let them do pretty cool stuff. Gives them like a tiny bit of whatever you've got going on, ability wise. Lets them do stuff that most, Joe Q public can't really do.
They'll probably get
But it's also a drug. That's long and short of it. It's a drug. And like any drug, once you get hooked, it kind of becomes your whole personality.
Explains why Eddie thought to cut it with heroin.
Yeah, well, that doesn't actually work, but this Eddie guy doesn't exactly sound like the sharpest knife in the sushi drawer, so.
Massive
Believe it or
mouth.
not, he's not a bad kid. Just kind of not all there.
I mean, but yeah. Just kind of looks back to Ruby, looks back to Mike. Yeah, so you got one of two options here. You can either, keep her on the sauce, which, well, she's gonna seem real happy about it, at least. But on the inside, there's always gonna be that little bit of her that's wondering what the hell she's doing and why she's doing it. Or you can try to get her off of it, which is not a pretty experience, but this early on, it probably won't have any horrifying health effects.
But it can be
Probably.
reversed.
It can, yeah. But it's a time sensitive thing, kid. See, the moment you feed a ghoul your blood, they stop aging. And the moment they stop getting your blood is when all that stolen time comes back to meet them. So earlier is definitely better.
So less than a month. We're probably
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. But she's not gonna be happy about getting an intervention, I can tell you that much.
I suppose, but Matt looks at her and goes, she's an art. I can't do that. Can't do this. Then looking at his hand.
Look, hey, he like claps you on the shoulder. I'm proud of you for drawing a line in the sand, alright? That's a lot more important than you think. But she's not gonna thank you for it. So just be ready for that.
Matt clenches his fist and says, I understand.
Alright, well, so long as you know what's up.
and the last customer leaves. It's only 1:20, but it's not unusual to close down the bar at 1:20 on a Monday night, Tuesday morning when the last person leaves.
Is Jack
Right.
walking out on feet?
One of her dances just finished.
Okay. Like
His
walking out on
wallet's empty.
PT sounds dangerous.
Only because his wallet's empty is giving him a penny.
Atta girl, Phoebe.
God bless Scarlet.
Yeah.
Throughout that whole conversation, Candy was just kind of staring at her toes, just quietly nodding along as Mike was explaining how this was not a good thing to do.
Ruby will wander over as Scarlet starts closing down. The bar's closing. Do you want me to stick around or be somewhere?
Speaking to Matt or to me?
Speaking to Matt.
Oh. Matt shakes his head and says, no, Ruby. We should give you a ride home, but you're welcome to come back over whenever you like.
It's no inconvenience. I can walk.
How far away is it?
Probably like 3-4 miles.
I puppy dog eyes up to Candy and says, can I please go give her a ride home?
You can drive, right?
Yes.
Then yeah, absolutely. And I will toss Matt the keys.
Yeah.
What-
No, I want to make sure I didn't leave anything at you. And Ruby goes,
Matt, do you have combat reflexes?
I have rapid reflex.
Oh, rapid reflexes.
I
Wonderful.
also have rapid reflexes. If
Yeah, but
something's
you're
happening.
not getting something thrown at
Oh, that's fair.
you.
Just
Make
making-
a dex and athletics, Matt.
And ask
I was
all
just
of
worried a grenade was going off or something.
Nope.
a realistic fear to have.
Indeed.
Oh,
My dex.
All right, difficulty
You
3.
said athletic?
Yes.
Ah,
And you can add your celerity.
that helps. Oh,
If
wow,
he-
that's not a bad roll at all. Not a crit, but that's still 2 hits.
Oh, 2 hits. Okay. Something comes flying at you from the bar, and you almost manage to catch it. It glances off of your hand. It doesn't quite peg you in the face, but it's a set of keys. Scarlet room.
Okay, I look at these keys.
The car you asked for.
Oh, good.
Why did Darla have the keys?
Because
Because
Darla bought them during the daytime.
Ah,
I go check out the new car.
Nondescript speeder car, was cheap.
I-
Private buyer.
Matt says to Ruby, let's ride home in a car that doesn't smell like corpse. And Matt then says, well, I suppose I haven't been in this car yet, but fingers crossed, and get inside.
It only smells a little corpsey.
Smells like leftover cheese fries, but there's no cheese fries to be found.
I rolled 4 dice and got no successes. Something happened in this car.
Oh, yeah. And I drive Ruby back and let her know that, well, welcome to the Scarlet Lounge. Welcome to Behind the Veil. Remember, the vampire cops are very real and will hurt not only her, but also me if she starts talking to them.
She will nod and believe every word you say. She notices your notebook and says, should I be taking notes?
Matt genuinely thinks about it for a minute and goes, I'll let you use mine if
Okay. Can I copy yours down then? I'll get back to you tomorrow?
I'm trying to think of everything I've got in that book. Is there like a front page I could pull out for her that just has like the stuff I learned in like the first day or two and say, process that, and we'll see how the rest of the book goes.
Okay, we'll go with that. She clutches it like a word, like a page torn from the Holy Bible itself, and rushes up to her apartment.
That one's probably got a bunch of terminology that doesn't
Yeah.
have a lot of detail. I've worked on like a
Glossary.
proper index further towards the back, but this like someone called me this. They said it means X.
Basic glossary. Gotcha. All right.
I don't
Well,
know what is on that page.
back at the Scarlet Lounge, Darla and Cece will close the place out, head out.
uh,
By the time the place
I
is
was
closed, Matt will return.
I was
Unless
going
one of you
to
have to make
go and pick out an outfit if there's still going out time. I assume it was like what 30, 40 minutes for Matt to take the car out.
Yeah, probably about 40 minutes. Yeah.
Then yeah, take that time getting dressed.
By getting dressed, do you mean making an outfit or choosing one from your wardrobe?
I'd probably take the time to make an outfit. It's easier.
It is a rouse check.
That is fine. Let me see here. Oh, I'm good.
Nice. Describe. Oh, make me a craft and deck.
And that's plus protein.
Yes, plus protein.
Wonderful. Ooh, is that 6 successes?
Nice. Your skin molds and pulls like sparkling silly putty, hardening at a scratch, softening at a caress. You're able to, through subtle manipulation, get color and texture however you like. With 6 successes, you can make whatever outfit you desire.
Wonderful. Then I don't know something. What would Candy think looks powerful?
A spiked collar, not like a dog collar, but like something on a Victorian dress where there's like spine cloth.
Oh my god!
Might still be kind of stuck in the 80s, think shoulder pads maybe.
I was just thinking that. Yeah.
How dare. How dare. I'll have you know I am a ardent believer in our Lord and Savior Tommy Bahama.
Oh.
Saving grace of uncles at family reunions everywhere. Amen.
Well, so what are you going with?
Probably like this like purple overcoat business suit type getup. Like it's still alluring, but it's also more business suity than what Candy would usually be in.
Professionally slutty.
Yeah, lawyer slutty. It's a niche.
There you go. Hot lawyer.
Full female lawyer.
Fucking Rhea Seahorn and Fucking Better Call Saul.
Yeah. Well, then, you will step out with your new outfit around the time that Matt's back.
Matt looks like he's not gonna cry anymore. Looks like he's got a renewed sense of determination.
Well, that's good.
Well, from here, what are you guys doing?
Now that Matt's back, I wanted to show him the business card and see what he thought about going there to introduce ourselves as Barony.
Matt goes through the entire holographic spectrum and the whistles go bam. Yeah, sure. I'll go shave.
Wonderful. I will let Mike know that we are planning on going out tonight and introducing ourselves.
So, interestingly enough, as far as vehicles go, you have a sliding scale of legality that is inversely proportional to aesthetic pleasantness. You have the nice pink car that had a corpse in it the other day, and you have the car that was legal to you, but may have had a corpse in it fairly recently. That is fair looking, and you've got the new candy van, which is yet to be redetailed, is just shitty a shitty windowless van that is entirely yours, entirely legal, and entirely legit.
Fuck.
What do we know about where we're going?
Not much. I guess try and grab Fifi before she heads out and ask
The
this
Milton
question.
Hotel.
A what hotel?
The Milton Hotel.
Excuse me while I Google. Is it real?
No, it's
Oh,
it's
okay.
off-brand Hilton.
Okay.
The Stilton, you say?
And this is outside of town?
No, it's actually just outside the airport.
Right. Not every airport is outside of town.
Yeah, this airport is right along the Columbia River.
It's a bitch to get to, and it's annoying.
Okay.
Next to
So
the FBI field office.
so we're going to the hotel of the airport.
Basically, yes.
Okay.
The penthouse suite looks like, or one of them.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's not what I thought was going on. Understand. I do still go shave. Unless otherwise directed, that does appear to be the full extent of what Matt has done to clean himself up.
Mike's
I
just
mean-
Mike.
Yeah. Candy thinks about saying something, then looks at Mike, and then just doesn't change anything.
Yeah. Floral print shirt, board shorts, no shirt, shoes optional. Let's go.
Should we worry that they're possibly already in Jude's pocket? That's sort of the far side of where he is from us.
That is a concern that I had not thought of until now. Thank you, Matt. Candy says I'd wanted to get a few more allies under the belt before.
If it helps at all, the password on the card is Margaret Thatcher's Pit.
Piss? P-I-S-S?
No, Tits. Pit.
Tits. Okay,
Pity. It probably doesn't help, but just flavor.
I understand.
Have you decided which vehicle you're taking?
I mean, it's an airport. We could take anything we want that's legal, park it in the airport parking lot, and walk up. So I think the van is probably best. Well, no, this is pre 9/11, so security at the airport isn't insane.
It's true.
So we're probably safe pulling up in any car. It's really a matter, especially if we can park in a far parking, so nobody has to smell it. So I suggest we take the Barbie.
Barbie sounds fun.
We have a Barbie mobile.
Outside there is a pink sports car.
What in the pimp my ride?
Yes, one of the dancers accidentally killed her boyfriend and left the body in it, so it has a bit of a smell, but it's mine now.
I mean, we're going to party with presumably a bunch of corpses, so. And we already look like we're about to start a hair metal band.
Matt mutters to himself, God, I
Just you wait. By the flock of seagulls haircut, just you wait.
So, and
Well,
now.
give me a wits and drive, whoever's driving.
I'm not driving. I've learned my lesson.
Matt, who's better at driving? I can't remember.
Sorry, I had
I
to
think Candy would probably trust herself more than anybody else.
Yeah, you're not wrong at this
I
point.
mean,
I have a
Mike
drive
can Mike can drive. He's 1 dot of drive. He's theoretically capable of driving.
Yeah, no, Matt should definitely take the wheel.
Wise decision.
It was what and drive got?
Wit and drive.
I'm
Don't be
going
suspicious.
to
Don't
spend
be
willpower
suspicious.
to reroll failures.
Oh my god.
Don't be
Uh-oh.
suspicious. Don't
That's a
be
lot
suspicious.
better. 3 hits.
3 hits. Wonderful. You don't get pulled over. Fantastic. You arrive in the Portland Airport parking lot. From here, if somebody were looking at the penthouse, they probably could see your vehicle. It is a pink, so it would stand the fuck out. Park,
I park in the
and
part of the parking lot. Nobody has any excuse to come over here and sniff.
there you go, there you go. Give yourself a wide berth and headed into the hotel. It is a fancy place. This is certainly, if not the fanciest hotel in Portland, certainly the second.
Wonderful.
There, um, there are concierges rolling about the briefcase carrier things, and you make your way over to the elevator. When you go inside, the top floor is available. When you push the button, it doesn't light up.
Their card swipe.
Make me wits and investigation or wits and awareness.
I don't suppose technology.
Wits and tech is actually an option. Yeah,
A lot of again. Yep.
nice. It's fairly well hidden, but there's a little slot for you to push the card into.
Hmm.
Indicate it to Candy. Say, try that.
I will put the card in the slot.
The slot, there's a little speaker over it that makes a moaning sound as it says, "Thank you." And the top floor lights up and the elevator door closes. The elevator starts moving. The card spits back out with a little punch.
Candy will
It looks
pick
like
it back
a
up.
teardrop or a blood.
Say again, God?
The little punch in it is teardrop shaped or blood drop shaped, depending on. But Candy will take it, and after a minute or so, elevator music.
Can Matt say something on the way up?
Yeah.
We should really hire their interior deck in place looking snazzy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the guy who owns the chain is like one of the richest guys in the world.
Shit.
But I do agree. If we had that kind of money, I would. Not gonna lie. Candy says, looking around.
I have a feeling that this conversation we're about to have is going to get real pretentious real fast.
The elevator stops at the 3rd floor and the doors don't open. It stops at the 7th floor and the doors don't open. Stops at the 11th floor, just shy of the penthouse, and the doors open.
What do we see?
Just a hallway. Looks like a normal hotel hallway, fancily decorated.
Are there doors to rooms?
There are like 6 of them that you can see, but it does turn a corner. None of these have the room number is 1201, and all of these are 11 something.
But there was like no one waiting to get on when the doors opened.
No.
I'm gonna pop heightened senses. Just get,
You
just gonna
hear
listen.
music coming from
Yeah.
above.
Yeah, I'm gonna head in the direction of wherever the most debauchery sounds like it's coming from, because that seems to be the theme here.
It sounds like it's coming from directly above,
Oh,
like through the ceiling.
and yeah, you just see Mike look straight up.
After a minute or so, the doors close again.
Can I stand to keep it on?
You can.
Do any of us have sense the unseen?
No.
No.
Sadly not.
Can I
Do
go back
you
inside
close?
and hit 12 again?
The button does not light up.
I got.
Say again.
I let the elevator go then.
The doors will close, and then it will go up one more floor, and then open. And
Okay.
this floor is different. There are draperies covering almost every wall, and they are probably the only decent or relatively decent thing you can see here. The statuary, the imagery on the walls, all frankly pornographic or near enough to. There is music coming from down the hall, and there are only 3 doors. one of which is 1201, 1202, and 1202. So 1201's the obvious, and it's the one where all the music.
Oh boy, it's the 70s all over again.
Yeah, no, this is impressive in a certain way. Candy will shrug.
Reminds me of the last time I was in LA.
That
It,
gets an
cer-
eyebrow raise.
it
But
certainly looks like the place hasn't been redecorated since the 70s.
I guess go up to room 1201, knock.
Password.
Margaret Thatcher's tit.
There's a giggle and it opens. All right. You see an individual lounging on a pile of pillows. The place in here is lit with hanging lamps, hanging beads, hanging bells, drapery everywhere. It's interestingly enough not quite as lewd as the hallway itself, more enigmatically decorated. There are items here from many cities and a few different countries decorating the place. And
Uh,
I dropped a picture in portrait.
I'm fairly well traveled. Anything that I'd recognize?
Uh, honestly, to your eye, it looks a little drab as far as variety wise. You've traveled further than this.
Yeah, okay.
Certainly nothing of Southeast Asia.
So like by well traveled, this guy's maybe been to every 50 states.
And Canada, Mexico, and Europe.
Okay, so little. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Blows out a cloud of hookah smoke in concentric rings.
Oh, and I thought the gangbang was this Friday. And I ordered 3. No, that's not you. Oh, what brings you to my den?
Hi there. Candy will step forward. Just wanted to do friendly neighborhood update. Have you heard the news about Orin?
Oh, tragic news, really. Politics have always bored me, but tragic, really.
It looks like the outfit hasn't been changed since the 70s either, with harem pants and oversized unbuttoned button up shirt. This one long sleeve, however, but a bright orange flock of seagulls haircut and completely androgynous. Looks like a mix between David Bowie and Tilda Swinton.
So David Bowie.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, basically.
I assume you know my name if you found the place, but I'm not owed the same pleasure.
Hey, I got no idea who you are, but nice dud. Definitely reminds me of LA in the 70s.
Oh, you flatterer. Corwin. Charmed.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Mike.
Well,
I
Mike.
I apologize. My name is Candy. I run a small business over Gresham's side, but just wanted to let you know that we're stepping up in Orin's place just as a position filler for right now and wanted to do you the courtesy of coming and recognizing your space here. Candy will shrug, which is incredibly impressive.
Thank you. I mostly try to keep to myself and offer my services or the services of my acquaintances, and there will be a number of like scantily clad, uh, I mean, maybe ghouls, maybe just like hand servants, kind of flittering about, some sitting in a corner and just like drinking, people love their intoxicants. Well, as long as I'm left to do my bits, I mostly can offer.
Sorry, I forgot that I was muted there. There are two individuals who are middle-aged but scantily clad women in over on the corner on another pile of pillows, smoking something out of a hookah pipe. One of which is the one let you in and took the password. They'll wave.
Wave back.
I guess I should. And Corwin starts slowly beginning to try to stand up, stumbling over himself, landing in the lap of somebody sitting nearby, laying there for a second, giggling, before rolling over and daintily lifting a hand up, requesting assistance.
Battle off.
Oh, you're the big strong one, aren't you?
Looking at him, that is the
Describe
very incorrect assumption.
the scantily clad man who you fell into the lap of chuckles as he pushes you up by the ass. Matt helps you up. Describe your character's coterie, starting with Matt here.
Yeah, Matt is dressed like a backstage technician at a concert or at a theater production who has thrown on something over that with a little bit of color, but it's just the local sort of lumberjack plaid everyone in Portland. He's very cleanly shaved, but his hair is very messy and curling on itself. He seems to be of Middle Eastern descent. He smiles quietly as he helps you back up. Says, "I'm just one of the little."
Corwin will ruffle your hair and boop you on the nose.
Mike is a tall, broad-shouldered, I guess you might call like corn-fed, good-looking kind of guy who's otherwise kind of bland. Some whole shtick is ruined by the fact that his outfit is definitely not that. He's full Portland man with like the somewhat ragged-looking floral print, a short sleeve that has no buttons whatsoever. So he's dressed for the environment right now. Just out on an open chest, sandals, shorts, and rather notably, because he's showing a lot of skin, from the neck down, he is all weird, almost like yantra looking tattoos, like just this arcane chicken scratch standing out on various almost random points of his body.
He
And
seems to be the interesting looking one.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
And Candy.
Candy is a rather short individual, probably only about 5'2" or 5'3", blonde hair that's in most of an updo at the moment. She is currently wearing a business dress suit combo, and that has got an opening quite a ways down the chest that normally would require tape to work. And anywhere that you can see her skin is covered in glitter, just glitter everywhere.
Well,
We're all dressed for the occasion.
Corwin will take the opportunity to slowly, stumble step over to Matt, seemingly to get more sober when scouring over the tattoos. Politely, I'm not pawing over you, but I'll kind of peer and take a look and make my way over to Candy, bowing not too dramatically to not to appear sardonic or anything, but say, well, it's a pleasure to meet the new Baron. I hope we can have a arrangement similar to what Orn and I enjoyed. I'll smile coyly.
Candy will take a surreptitious look around and go, business like this seems to be all entertainment. I understand completely. Privacy is needed.
Indeed. Needed, appreciated, but not always necessary.
She will nod politely. Do I see like a speaker system or anything in here? Because you said there's music playing.
Oh, it's a record player.
I will also bring up the fact that Matt is our techno wizard audio genius, and that he's very, very useful if they ever want to do anything with their speaker system.
Oh, maybe a party could be arranged at some point. DJs aren't usually my thing, but I do love experimentation.
Candy will kind of nudge Matt forward.
The entourage will giggle.
Matt is a little enamored with the record player. You can tell just from his reaction to the type of art that Candy has mentioned Matt is good at. This is probably a toreador. A little distracted.
Wonderful.
Vintage. Certainly vintage.
I look at the needle. Is it like a replaceable cartridge, or is this something that's much more difficult to get? Do I think I could replace
Ooh.
the parts on this modernly, or would I have to go?
You might have to go looking for pieces to this one. There's an extensive record collection also next to it in the cabin that Matt might just find himself pouring through without thinking about it.
Yeah, Matt will go so far as to pull a record out that he doesn't believe this man has, but I bet he does.
Corwin is waving you to go for it. Oh, I love watching a man at work. Please, please, dig to your heart content. Before waving over one of the people at the bar off, like smoking and drinking by themselves and taking a long, slow drink off them. It seems he was getting too sober. Seems they were getting too sober.
Lean over to Candy and like, do realize Matt's like a kid in a candy store right now.
Yeah, yeah, no, I think he's happy as I'll let him have this for, a minute or two.
All right, just we had this whole conversation about getting lost in the sauce, and this guy is definitely a purveyor of sauce. So
Oh, indeed.
I'm vacillating between Toreador or Setite here. You want me to flip a coin, or are you just gonna confirm it?
Oh, oh, me, a
Yeah,
Setite. Indeed, indeed.
called it.
Corwin will take this practically as an invitation to remove their shirt and be like, "See," and have a long snake drawn on their back. I didn't get it before the thing, so I just have one of them draw it on every day. But isn't it pretty?
I mean, yeah, it's nice ink. You know that set isn't actually associated with. You know what? Never mind. You do you, man.
Politics and religion, the best way to ruin an orgasm.
I bet history doesn't help either, but I mean, like I said, it's nice ink.
The one that Corwin had just been feeding off of after finishing their moan of ecstasy will give a grin and say, "Thank you. That was me today."
So
Oh,
I'm guessing you were what? The purveyor of party favors hereabouts?
Oh, darling, I'm the great fucking Gatsby in this bitch.
There's a sentence.
Oh.
that
There's
is
only so much ones like us can enjoy a party in our date, but watching the enjoyment of others almost slakes the same thirst.
I mean, you do you, I guess.
Does more than that. Candy will shrug.
Can I try and discreetly whisper something in Candy's ear?
Yeah. Manipulation and stealth.
I don't know why I just absolutely did the way manipulation and stealth. You said
Yes.
1, 3 hit, and I whisper, "I bet this guy could really appreciate Fox art if they have to draw it."
Yeah, I will bring that up and go, I have my second in command actually works on tattoos for folks like us.
Oh?
He's actually at his shop at the moment, but if you ever wanted to get that done permanently, he's kind of the only one who's been practicing.
Well, that's delightful.
Do I
And I
have
will
Fox art? God,
Yeah. Yes, you certainly have one of Fox's cards.
I hand it to the bear.
hand it off to Corwin.
Hmm, thank you.
Say, absolutely, please give him a call. I know he would love to have you in.
Oh, I will hand two more copies of my card, one to each of them, and flip it to you upside down, and there's a picture of me with a man dressed like a goat. You would not believe how hard I had to work to get a photographer who would take these pictures.
And you will nod respectfully.
Art. Not everyone gets it.
That's why it's called
Um,
art, right?
Art's not hard.
the entourage will giggle again. And unless you had anything else to discuss, Corwin,
No, I was just
you
about
have
to say, I think it's time to get Matt on out of here. It's time to get the kid out of the playpen.
Yep, way ahead of you. Hey, Matt, buddy.
Mhm.
Yeah, got places to be, kiddo. Lovely meeting you, Corwin.
Oh, the pleasure was mine.
I'm sure it was. Okay, come on, Matt.
Or
Let's
it
bounce.
could be, like I said, gangbang on Friday.
You know, despite all appearances, hasn't really been my thing for like 30 years or so. So sorry, gonna
Yeah,
have to let you down gently.
well, luckily, there are many fish in the sea.
I know, but they
Yeah.
only watch, one of the entourage will say, pouting.
Well, have fun watching fish. Come on, Matt.
Matt's not
But
fighting. Matt managed to pull himself out enough to suggest Fox. He's
All right,
paying attention.
all right, just making sure.
Yeah, Candy will lead up the back, and as she's walking out and kind of closing the door behind her, she'll just do the hand motion, I'll call you.
travel safely.
Much appreciated. And yeah, we'll get on out of there.
Thankfully, the ground floor button works without having to go through any elaborate mechanism.
I would hope so.
Now there is a cat who would have loved 70s LA if he hasn't been already.
I think the man might have invented it. Person.
Yeah, it was like it was walking in. It was like walking backstage into a porno in there.
You know, it was more extravagant than that. That backstage at a porno does not look that good.
Okay, fine, backstage at a porno in the Beverly Hills, but still.
I really
Like,
think we need to get in contact with his and figure out who made those papers. Class up, Scarlet.
I mean,
That's a straight face. Class up.
sure, that's the takeaway here.
well, he seemed more than happy to accept us. I think that went well.
I've never really I've never really played diplomat before, so I'm just gonna take your word for it.
Candy will
Honestly,
kind of
go ahead.
Candy will kind of laugh and be like, "Yeah, kind of my first time too." So I'm saying it went well. She says, doubling down.
Should we know what a
Uh,
Sethite is? Mike?
Yeah, so abridged version, they think they're a bunch of licks who think that instead of Big Daddy Kane, we're all descended from Big Daddy Set, as in the Egyptian god Set. They also have a thing for snakes, which doesn't make a lot of sense because Set the god doesn't have anything to do with snakes, but it's their brand, and they're sticking to it.
I'm starting to
now.
understand that branding is suspiciously important.
Oh yeah, big time. Plus, it's a lot more scary than like I don't know what's the actual site got like an aardvark or something. Yeah, I don't think people are afraid of aardvarks.
You don't know. Candy says in all seriousness.
I could make an academics check if you like, God. I don't think I.
No,
I don't think I was in Egyptology.
Those books are
But
not
not.
your scene.
yeah,
No.
they're
The field of study.
honestly I could go on, but that whole experience is really everything you need to know about their whole shtick.
They're hedonists.
And with a capital H, they make like we're talking full on eyes wide shut Caligula shit. 24/7, 7 days a week, or whatever weird Egyptian calendar they use.
Matt looks at you genuinely and says, "The Sodom movie."
PG rated by comparison.
Matt grimaces.
Yeah, now you're getting it.
Honestly, it looks like the hardest part about having this person in your barony. Well, it doesn't look like they're going to be playing any power plays at this time. More like the worst that could happen is you might have to cover up a masquerade.
Yeah, no, this is a very keep the cops away from this place kind of situation. I got that.
Corwin, right?
Yes.
That's what he said. But yeah, I generally try to. I don't know a lot of Setites. I've run into them. I try to stay out of their blast radius, if at all possible, because like they're not. They're about as subtle as a brick wrapped around a Molotov cocktail.
Should we expect violence?
Not unless you piss them off. Generally, they're looking to make new friends, not new enemies. But the problem is, they're also almost universally that friend. You know what I mean? Like the one that encourages you to make stupid decisions.
Matt,
And falls at a
one invited me to a concert.
you definitely should not have gone to that concert.
I agree.
But yeah, other than that, I don't know.
That's what I should
Rel-
to Corwin. Oh,
I honestly couldn't tell you whether or not the whole hedonism thing is some sort of religious thing or if they just like the idea of being the sexy snake god vampires. Either way, it's a whole party and a half, no matter what.
a good contact for social if he's not.
I mean, he probably has got some amazing party favors, that's for sure.
Yeah, good person to know and to be known by, and to, especially if they get a tattoo from Fox, that'd be a really nice boon for him to have.
Exactly. I thought that was Matt absolute beans.
Absolutely, Matt gets praise. Good idea.
Head pats for Matt.
Well, you're driving back to Scarlet Lounge, unless you're going anywhere else specifically.
I don't
Probably
think
about 3 a.m., maybe 4.
I can't think of anything else tonight.
Spag does a midnight show, right? So he might go.
Maybe.
Matt mentioned that I have another ghoul that I need to visit, but I'm not sure if he'll be awake.
I mean,
Man, that gallery thing is just the gift that keeps on giving, ain't it?
Spag was already on our to-do, actually. I was investigating him for horror.
Isn't he like an actor or something?
He runs a nudist TV show on public broadcast.
Ah, shit. I need to get more into. I need to watch more TV.
I
Public
have
broadcast.
a
It is
video.
amazing.
I'll show you.
You seem like the guy to know when it comes to that sort of thing.
I know my TV guide backwards and forwards, almost like citing a religious text.
uh,
All right. I mean,
If you want the backup for it, we can go check on him. I don't
eh,
see why not.
I mean, shit. We've already seen plenty of skin tonight. What's one more potential nudist?
all right. Yeah,
No, I was transition. I was gonna
transition.
go.
I want that last quote on a shirt. What's one more potential nudist? I fucking
What's
love
one
that.
more? Yes.
On
Look,
the way over, I
there's been a
checked
theme. There's been a theme tonight, all right?
their hat.
Yep. 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 All right. Well, over to James Spag's place. I forget if I said whether he had a house or an apartment.
I seem to remember like some.
Yes. Okay. Well then, yes. It's a fairly nice house. Look at it. There are some lights on upstairs, but none on the ground.
Did his personnel file at his job mention any family? Or am I aware if he has anything?
Unmarried. And didn't say any siblings or any other. Didn't say any children. You assume parents, but didn't say. Emergency contact would be his mother.
Okay. And how many cars are?
Just the one.
Matt will relay that the story he told them back at the gallery was that the blood he was giving them was a party drug, that they needed to act intoxicated to get out of the situation without being murdered by the vampires. And that's his explanation for how they left. He got them drunk on a artist's fake blood drug, and that's saying that they were too messed up to remember what was going on and how he helped them.
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn it, Matt. How are you so smart?
It's just like that episode of my brain can't come up with any TV shows but Totally Spies right now. Why, brain? Why? MacGyver. Buffy.
Uh,
Buffy. Let's say Buffy. It's just like
Nice
that episode
save.
of Buffy. Like brain, call up a TV show. Totally Spies. A different one. Totally Spies. A different one. Totally Spies.
Quickly, to the TV guy.
Oh, God.
Charlie's Angels?
It's magic, so magic has to be part of the setting. I think
Ah, damn.
to go with.
Bewitched.
Yeah, it was.
Bewitched.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll.
yeah. No, Bewitched, yeah. The 90s.
Oh.
So yeah, I I stole it from a plot of a TV show.
You know, I wonder
Uh,
if we'd be more successful if we did that more often. Candy will say 100% genuinely.
I, I don't watch enough TV to vouch for that. Although I am
With an
wondering.
awareness. from everybody.
Oh, okay,
Say
fun.
again, God?
Wits and awareness from everybody.
Mhm.
2 hit. Almost a critical failure. Yeah.
2 hits.
Also 2 hits.
Well, luckily, it's not too difficult to notice the naked man at the window upstairs who's looking out at you, looking out at
Oh,
the
yeah.
car, rather.
Oh, yeah, tonight's definitely cultivating a theme. That wouldn't happen to be Mr. Spag, would it?
Oh,
Matt,
yeah.
noticing Mr. Spag, will wave friendly and say, "Yeah, that's him." How does he react? How does Mr. Spag react?
Oh, I assume that you're all still in the car. He can't see you. He can't make you out. He's staring at the pink car that's stopped outside of his house.
The Barbie mobile.
Yep. He's noticed us. I suppose we should get out.
I suppose there are detriments to riding around in a pink car.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
To attract customers.
what exactly is the plan here? Because I'm still kind of late to the party.
I mean, he's not really needed anymore now that Warren's dead. And what can we do to get him off?
Well,
Aside,
Oren was getting him for you.
Oh, then let me change that statement. Oren was going to him because Oren was trying to get me a job at a TV station.
all right. Do
Oh.
you still want the job at the TV station?
Club seeming a little more full time and life important, but I have always wanted to shape the future of television.
All right. Sure what the priority list here is. This like a masquerade thing? Does he know? Does he
He
suspect?
he was at the gallery when the flesh monsters started killing.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, he got Gould at that time, so you could just ask him for a job, I think, at this point.
But he only had one drink so far. And you know that the pull of a single drink isn't that hard.
Yeah, follow-up question. Why is he naked?
That's
It's a
he's a
stick.
nudist. That's why
I
he does
thought
the show in the nude.
Oh, I thought it was just a TV show about nudists. I didn't realize. Oh, okay.
No, the producer and host is nude.
And he's just flapping away in the wind 24/7.
Talk show, nude talk show. Yeah, talk show, but no clothes.
Man, Portland has changed.
Really?
Yeah.
It is
No, that
legal
shit.
so long as you are not performing an obscene act.
Yeah, that shit would not have flown when I was growing up here. A
Times
little,
are
so-
strange.
a little sorry I missed out. God damn.
What should I'm torn, Mike. This is kinda like Ruth. He's an artist, and I don't wanna torture someone. I
Yeah.
saved him. Can I save him again?
I mean, so long as you don't. If he's only taking a single drink, then he still might have most of his wits to himself. Really depends on whether or not he's the sort of guy who would try to take advantage of this particular situation.
God, from my research, from what I've seen of him, do I think he's gonna try and blackmail? To make a check to guess?
Yeah, make me plus insight.
Paranoia check.
It's not paranoia if people are actually out to get you.
The weather girl is.
If I have 5 dots on that check, 5 dice, would it be a better check if I were to try and make it a premonition instead, where I have 2 dots of aspects, or am I gonna get or is the total number of dice for an aspect going to be yours?
Because aspect is going to be resolve plus aspect, so it's usually going to be pretty low.
Okay. I'll just do that. Looks like they have the same amount of dice. What's important? I will spend another hour. Hot tamale. So that's a critical success. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh wow! From what you've got so far on the guy, uh, from what you've got so far on the guy, you would be damn lucky if he hasn't already broadcast about it.
Okay. Have I been watching the show?
You've been pretty busy the last couple of nights, so I don't think so.
That's fair. Possible he's already telling us, or at least what he does about family.
And do you want to try doing this solo first, or do you want us all to go in there? Because otherwise, fuck.
The story I told Ruby is that if she went to the police, the secret vampire police would kill. The Camarilla would go after her. She started trying to tell about, and she bought that. I don't know if Spag will just buy that straight up, but he's also been so.
I mean, I can make it look convincing. You can be his knight in shining sweatshirt. That's what we got to do.
I think more just telling him about the wretch. That I didn't have anybody run up and try and up her.
All right, I'm just saying. There's a version of events where I have to stuff him in the back of this pink car.
Yeah, this kind of stuff can't be on TV, hon.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill him. I'm gonna try to avoid that if at all possible. But yeah, not above turning this into a home invasion.
Yeah, this also could be an ethical ghouling, because it ethically saves our asses. Candy will say, cringing.
Nothing ethical about taking someone's free will away.
He has disappeared from the wind at some point in the last few minutes.
Also, he's not in the
I probably
window
calling you.
anymore.
Let's go talk to him and see what Matt says. He determined to look on his face as he gets out of the driver's seat.
I guess we're going with him.
Yep.
Well, you've been you exited the vehicle a couple of minutes ago, so walking up to the front door.
Yep.
And knocking unless staring out a window.
He is not. The blinds are closed. There's no answer to your knock.
Oh boy.
How close together are these houses? Or like
They have yards that are fenced and they abut each other, so
okay.
fairly close together. Got like maybe 10 feet a side yard.
I knock again and say, Mr. Spag, are you there?
There is no response.
What is the lock larceny?
A larceny?
Okay, I don't have any. Wait,
I have points in larceny. I could also kick the door down.
Let's check around back first. And,
Mhm.
Well, are there any lights left on at this point?
There are lights on upstairs.
Okay. Checking he didn't go to bed.
Matt looks at Mike and says, I know you look strong, but there's like strong and then there's vampires.
Sadly, no, that is not one of my many talents. If we had like a brewer or something in the description with us, then I could. No, but yeah, no. But I broke in. But I broke. I like your spirit, but maybe let's not.
I just want to look at the window.
Oh, I thought you looked at the car, and I was like, my immediate thought was you're gonna drive the car into his house.
No, Matt clambers on top of the car and kind of like hops to try and look into a window with the light on.
Okay.
Looks to be a bedroom. There's a bathroom. Door is slightly ajar with the light on.
Matt says, "Oh, he's just taking a shit." I guess we should ring the doorbell.
I mean, in case things go horribly wrong, I can. Look, I've broken into places before. It's not a huge deal.
Okay, I trust you.
That is very sweet. Thanks. I don't usually get that reaction from people. It's a nice change of pace.
Say
again, Candy?
I said, yeah, I bet part of that comes with going into people's heads. It's odd.
I mean, it's all a matter of perspective. See what I did there?
Well, Dex and larceny,
All
you
right.
have tools for this on you.
I do not, sadly, I do not have like a lock picking kit. It's more just a matter. It's more just a matter of people really should lock their upstairs windows.
There you go. There you go. Although
Like
I'm gonna say you reach into Candy's hair to pull out a bobby pin
Mm-hmm.
and give it a small yank and realize that's attached.
Ow, ow.
Oh shit! This is growing out of you.
Yeah, it's easier than buying new clothes.
Oh, that's wait. Then it looks you up and down again. Wow, today has really had a theme.
Starting to feel overdressed, Matt says with a grin.
A little bit, yeah. Okay, yeah, I will make a Dex plus larceny roll. Is there difficulty?
But the difficulty, I'm gonna say 3 for expanding your horizons to upstairs window.
Fair enough. 4 successes.
Nice. Flipping up onto the roof and over to that bedroom window. It is locked, but the latch is not securely so. A bit of wiggling, and it comes open.
Alright. I am going to quietly. Am I in the bedroom that we saw him gazing down on us from?
Yes, and you hear a sound of a shower from the bathroom.
Oh, so he's in the shower. Okay. I just look down at the rest of the coterie, just give him a thumbs up, and then gonna try and find a good place to hide in here, so that way, when he comes out of the bathroom, he doesn't immediately see some strange man lurking.
Fair enough.
But you know what? Is there a bed? I imagine a guy like this is a really
Yeah.
large bed. I'm just gonna crawl
Oh,
under the
yeah.
bed.
Gotcha.
Why do I have
Well,
the
everybody.
eeriest feeling waterbed?
What is it, a water
Yeah.
bed?
Yeah.
Oh, then there's no crawling under. Okay. I guess I'll hide behind it on the side that directly breaks line of sight to the bathroom.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Of course he's a waterbed. We'll
Well,
also make sure to shut the window that I climbed through behind me.
all right. Candy and Matt outside waiting tensely.
Should we have gone up with
Candy looks at Matt and I thought you two have this down.
Matt? Will attempt to crawl up the way that Mike did, and attempt to open the window as well. Do I need to
Oh.
roll anything?
Oh,
Dex and stealth or Dex and athletics?
Dex and stealth. I presume my specialization in breaking in help.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Item 3.
3 successes will get you up and in, especially now that the window's already unlocked. Maybe it may have been closed, but I don't think I heard you say you relocked.
no, I just wanted to. Well, okay.
Yep.
I guess we're both up here now.
Matt slinks in as you're crouched by the bed.
Candy's still by the front door in the yard, very confused.
So is so is Mike. To be fair, he turned around for 2 seconds and then suddenly Matt's there.
Yeah. Matt is gonna pull a chair over to the open window and really try and draw line of sight away from Mike. Just imagining the shot composition from the inside of that bathroom door when James opened. Thinking about the
So that
composition.
they look at you.
Look at me, not at him.
All right, then.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Or
waiting for this dude to come out of the shower, I guess.
wits and awareness, both of you.
Oh boy, he's not in the shower, is he?
I don't think he's in this shower, no.
Oh god damn it.
We've been fully rope-a-doped, haven't we?
Yeah, the sound of the shower isn't changing like somebody in it moving. It's just a consistent sound.
Yeah. I was a little distracted by the fact that I left Matt alone for 2 seconds, and then suddenly he's following me like a small puppy.
He does that
Alright.
a lot.
Yeah, I'm still acclimating to this coterie.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we go and check that. I got 3 hits.
I also got 3 successes.
Yeah, both of you notice that the sound is too constant for a person to be in there. Mike, you open the door, and yeah, the water's on, but there's no person in there.
Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, okay. He's making a break for it. We need to find this dude. I
Matt
will
looks around
use
for clues how packed
I
it might be.
I will use heightened senses and just focus for a moment and try to determine if there's the sounds of possibly quite naked footfalls hitting the floor in his vicinity, the sound of doors opening or closing, basically anything that'll give him any idea where this dude might be if he is making a run for it. It's a bit of a long shot, but I have Auspex 3,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, crank it up.
yeah.
Go for it with awareness plus off,
Alright, so that is a considerably better pool.
and then wits and investigation for Matt. Go ahead and add your aspect.
Is there a difficulty for this?
Oh, it's a sliding scale. I don't want to give you a high difficulty because that increases the chance of a bestial failure. But
We'll see
4
what
difficulty.
happens. Alright, difficulty 4. Exactly 4 successes. How
You
about that?
you extend your senses out to the house, and you can hear precisely one heartbeat, and it's fast, too fast. It could be a very, very, very panicky human being. Something about the sound says animal to you. The guy might have a dog or a cat, but elsewise he is not in the building.
Oh,
How
fuck.
many successes in that?
I'm gonna spend another willpower to reroll some failures. To make it 4.
4 successes. It hastily rips open drawers and closet in disarray. Says that he put on clothes.
Crap, we'll never find him.
Never find it. Doesn't look like
um,
he owns many outfits. Yeah.
no, which is why it's so very apparent that one of them is missing.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like his suitcase is still here.
Okay. So it doesn't
It
look like
doesn't like
Fled Town.
no, his suitcase is still here. His toothbrush and stuff are still here. So it doesn't look like he's fled town.
No, I
Or was
relayed that information.
Yeah, I also relay that information. Like, yeah, kid, he's not on the premises anymore.
Yeah. Shit.
This guy, rope-a-dope by a nudist. That's a new one.
Do we want to like try and find an address booking, or do you think
Maybe.
Wait.
I mean, I look out the window. Do I see approaching red and blue lights? Because if he called the cops, they've had ample time to get over here.
Yeah. No, it doesn't look like he called the cops. There is no approaching police.
Yeah, usually in a neighborhood this nice, the cop would be all over this. So whatever he's planning, it's not to call in the boys in blue.
That's good, right?
I mean, it's not bad. I don't know,
Go try and
like,
find an address.
yeah,
Didn't take
address
us
book.
far.
I just walked downstairs and opened the door for Candy.
Candy is very confused and looks startled as you open the door.
Hey, so he's not here.
No?
No, he's done a runner, and we don't know where, but he hasn't called the cops, so that's nice.
Oh, so okay, so dude expects he's being hunted by someone. That's fun.
The tip-off might have been the Barbie mobile, in fairness.
I
Not
think
really
mean-
sure.
so conspicuous it would seem harmless.
If he thought the
Maybe-
regular cops were after him, then
Maybe-
maybe it would be inconspicuous.
Maybe years of seeing people in their natural state has given him a level of insight we can only barely comprehend. I don't know. Point is, he's not
Vampires
here.
have pink cars.
Matt's looking for an address book or something that might give us a clue
Yep.
as to his whereabouts, but yeah, he's not here.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I guess I'll come in so I'm not just standing out in the fucking yard like a weirdo.
Yeah.
Matt
I
has
mean-
found an address book. It's got a lot of names in it.
I'm looking for anything that is on the same street or in the same zip code. I presume
Ooh,
in Portland the zip codes are pretty small.
they can be. Except the address book doesn't list the zip codes for most of these. Mostly it's names and phone numbers, but there are a few addresses that makes it easier to skim through, but none of them are on this one.
Yeah, if they live nearby enough, probably knows where.
You find a bunch of vendors, a bunch of people marked talent, and looks to be a mom and a sister.
Are there addresses on the family? Might need those for
For
mailing
the
lists.
sister, but not the mom.
Okay.
But the mom's address was on the emergency contact.
Correct. Was that in town?
It looked to be, yes.
Okay.
Looks like the sister lives in more northeast Portland, nearer your area, and the mom lives over in Beaverton, across the hills to the west.
Matt relayed 2 family addresses. Says this is more of a phone book than an address book.
It's the little black book that he had.
Gotcha. Well, a man like this has to have an awesome Coke table somewhere. So I'm kind of going to be looking for that as I'm listening to Matt.
Wits and investigation.
Gotcha. And that's 2 successes.
Wonderful. 2 successes. You find his lead.
Looking to the other 2, Matt says, should I leave him a note to reach out to us?
No. The last thing you want to do is leave a phone number.
What should I do then?
I don't know. Guys, like, A, really not used to working with a group, and B, I'm not a private detective, more like a very successful vagrant.
This, yeah, I don't know. This is if
I
like
mean, I guess I could make it look like a robbery in case we need to cover our tracks, but other than that, I don't know.
Covering a masquerade breach is Baron 101.
Yeah.
Oh.
Excuse me for a second. He's going to start destroying shit. Basically,
Yep.
if everybody wonders, why were there weird people in and around famous talk show host James Spag's house? Like, oh, it was a robbery. So yeah, he is basically gonna toss the place, grab anything that looks
Make,
remotely valuable. Not even to keep,
make,
just to.
make me a resolve or strength and investigation.
I'm really not. I have no dots in investigation.
oh,
Could I make an
You
argument
don't
for
know where people hide shit.
subterfuge? Because I'm not really trying to steal anything. I'm just trying to make it look like someone was trying to steal something.
Oh no, this is if you stumble across them.
Oh, okay.
I help and make the investigation check?
You can make your own with that.
With investigation. Does Auspex?
Yeah.
There's that dice.
I'm making. I'll 3 hits, and I'm really concerned about breaking things that this man has made. I don't want to hurt him, but I understand that's the good cover here.
I'm just trying to make it look convincing. I'm not trying to destroy his entire house. I got 2
Kool-Aid
successes.
man. 2 successes. All right. Yeah. Breaking shit very successfully. How many did you get, Matt?
I got 3.
3 successes. 3 successes, and shoving the bed across the room will reveal there is a safe underneath the bed.
Oh shit.
That's nice.
Yeah. Hold on one second. Is it is it a key combination or is there a tumbler lock?
It is a key combination.
Ah, damn.
No, this early it's a tumbler lock. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because the thing is, I have all specs, so I don't even need to be a professional safecracker. I can just focus my hearing so that I can listen for the clicking of the mechanism and then try and open
It'll
it
be a
that
witch and
way.
larceny plus aspect.
Yeah. I didn't expect to be doing this tonight, but Mike is happy to help.
Difficulty 4.
All right, you said wits and awareness plus all specs?
Wits and larceny plus off.
Wits and larceny plus all specs. Okay, so that's 3 dice. Yes, that's. And then difficulty 4?
Yes.
All right. Again, 5 successes.
5 successes. Nice. Hearing each tumbler click into place, you open it. In there are various entertainment implements, as well as lots of drugs, a 6-shooter gun, but no ammunition, and a little micro VHS tape, little micro cassette tape that you put in a camcorder, with a little piece of tape on it that has it in Sharpie in case of death.
Oh shit. Mr. Spag's got the hookup.
Yeah.
In this house, have I seen a device that will play that tape?
Oh yeah, you can get that
I
hooked up in
take
a
the tape and desperately scramble to watch it.
Well, it shakily comes into view, settles, and then Spag himself will walk into frame, dangling all the way, and then sit down so it's torso up in frame. If you're watching this, that means that I'm dead, and the vampire police have probably killed me. There were monsters at the gallery, and by God, they were horrified. I think I might have hallucinated it, but I went back and he shudders. No, it's real. If you found this and I'm dead, then, well, don't look too deep into the rest of the safe and burn my bed sheets. Tell my mom and sister I love them and get those responsible. Shakes his fist dramatically, then stands up and walks out of frame and clicks off.
Well, that's good. I'm glad we found that.
Yeah.
That's ours now. Good find, Matt.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it'll definitely look convincing if it's gun loaded.
No, it's unloaded and there's no bullets in the safe either.
Yeah, weird.
15-minute warning.
Okay. But what sort of drugs are we talking about here?
Cocaine, ketamine.
Gotta be some Molly in there.
Wow, so just the
Oh,
whole
certainly.
the full Vegas special. Cool.
Yeah, basically the Vegas special.
Yeah, okay. All right, so I got an idea because this is like several yeah, this is jail time in a neat little cubby right here, so I got an idea. Basically, it already looks like a break-in, right? But if the people who were doing the breaking in knew about his stash, or rather, we make it look like his stash, then suddenly Mr. James Spag disappearing off the map no longer looks like he's being hunted by vampires. It makes it look like he's fearing for his life because of his massive stash of illegal drugs.
Sounds good
You
by
know what I
me.
All right, so just gotta leave enough choice bits to make it look like the breaker and enterers left in a hurry, and yeah, should be enough for the cops to put two and two together. Also, somebody, if they haven't already, should probably call 911.
We have it.
Yeah,
Yeah. We should do that within 30 seconds of getting out.
yeah. All right.
Suburbia, there's not like telephones around. Yeah.
No, you'd have to drive for a little ways to find one. Probably not more than a mile or two, though.
Better to use the house phone.
Go to a gas station.
I mean, why get the cops involved? Can't we just have James think that we were going after his stash?
It's mostly a plausible deniability thing in case people start asking, is suburbia nosy neighbors, that sort of thing. But your call, either way, it's honestly lucky find here.
I
Yeah.
know it's my ghoul, but you're my Baron man. I would suggest we just let him think we're breaking this drug. Don't involve us. But
Yeah,
I mean,
I prefer not to get the cops involved in anything. We never know which on their supply are working for who.
hey, you're the boss. Also, free drugs.
Candy will
Oh,
put her fist in the air over that one. That's a win.
and
Yep.
so depart, making it look like you departed in a hurry.
Yeah, pretty much. It looks exactly. We're trying to make it look like exactly what we did. We broke in, took his drugs, broke back out.
can I try and put the address book back so it doesn't look like we messed with it?
Yeah, make me intelligent. That's more memory than fake thing. I'd make it a intelligence and investigation. Remember exactly how you put it.
Yeah, just two.
Well, close enough. You know it's on the same shelf.
I
And
consider robbing from this old man like I did the last one, but restrain myself.
and leaving. Are you
Oh,
leaving the
leaving.
tape, or are you taking that with?
No, we're taking the tape. We're taking the tape.
Tapes.
And Matt, I'm because you thought to put the address back, you'll have walked by the TV and seen all the cables and the camcorder out. So remember to put those back as well.
Yes, also help.
And with that, y'all will leave. Well, the drive back is some awkward silence and perhaps a bit of hopefulness from Matt's end.
Mike's
This
having a
is-
great time.
What is the
Ah.
process for dealing? You said
Uh,
I could do, but what would it?
lock them in same thing you do for a crackhead. Lock them in the room away from their drug of choice long enough, and eventually they're gonna sweat it out. Of course,
Eventually,
like a month, give or take, and it's not gonna be an enjoyable month.
when does that month start? I employed a couple of weeks ago, right?
It's not an exact science. I'd say, let's say a month's like 4 weeks, right? So
Yeah.
he doesn't get another hit. Maybe in another 2 weeks it'll wear off.
But he's
Problem
going
is,
on something dangerous.
yeah, either he's gonna,
Gonna start fiending soon.
yeah, he's gonna start jonesing soon, and that might cause him to do something dumb.
Like getting the vampire cops called on himself.
Right.
So, plausible deniability, holding the armful of drugs. It's all well and good, but still need to deal with that.
That may be a tomorrow night problem.
I mean, I don't
Sky is
suppose he
starting to
have
fade.
any.
The
Oh,
sky is
sorry.
just vaguely starting to light in the sky in the eastern direction.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's real close to bedtime.
Yeah. I don't suppose you have anybody who could, I don't know, keep an eye out for a certain nudist during daylight hours, just in case.
Suppose that's Ruby, huh?
Guess
It-
so.
Yeah.
Also, point of order. I'm a walk-in dispensary here. What exactly am I supposed to do with these? Because I didn't really think that far ahead.
No, we're taking them back to the club, but we've got Tupperware. We need to freshen up. It's a lot cheaper for me. Thank you, Candy will say, reaching.
Oh, okay. Happy to help.
She will slide the baggies into pockets that look like they shouldn't be able to be there.
Mike is trying very hard not to think about the physics of that outfit.
Hands
Very
only
hard.
slightly mucusy coming out.
There's no clothing that has pockets, okay? I never go out without pockets.
I know, but that's your skin.
So
So
leather
mean,
skin.
I know, but that's not. The cow isn't still alive, is all I'm saying.
Or am I?
Okay, I know. Not really one to judge on the body horror, but still.
Candy is definitely giggling at all of this. This is absolutely piqued her fancy.
I am never going to be able
Wonderful.
to tell when you're not naked, am I?
I mean, I guess if you wanted to know, no, not really. No.
No, I'm just going to have to get used to the being surrounded by nudists 24/7. God damn, it's the hippie trail all over again.
they're
I
still around here.
just
Uh,
think
and
it's
with
anybody else's problem.
Groovy, dude.
and with that, you will arrive back at Scarlet Lounge and get some rest. Good place to call it. GG, everybody.
Um, GG.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh God.
See,
uh,
there was a theme tonight. There was a theme.
there was definitely a theme.
This is not the first time Candy has done this to make an outfit.
2 XP for everybody.
Yay.
Don't want to put everybody
Uh,
else too behind.
Alright.
Wonderful.
Oh. I finally have enough XP for what I was saving for.
Hey, what do you get?
What you buying?
I'm gonna buy my second dot of fortitude.
Yeah.
Because
Nice.
for somebody who's just trying to make friends, he has gotten hit a lot as of
Yep.
late.
Yep. Well, good on you. Good on you. All right. Anybody else spend an XP?
Not at the moment. I'm still pretty plumb out.
And which fortitude power are you taking?
I'm taking
Uh,
toughness.
Gotcha. Wonderful. Then, in that case, thank you everybody for playing. And it's been a pleasure. And I'll see y'all next week.
See you next week.
Next week.
GG, everybody.
GG.